Welcome back, fellow bird watchers. This is MrJerkbird here, and we are going to dive right into another game of Starcraft 2, and I'm going to guide you on this magical journey through nature. By nature, I mean space, and by space, I mean Starcraft 2, of course. So we're going to jump right in here. I'm still, this will be my second cast ever. I'm so excited about the first one that I'm doing another. Haven't really got too many views yet or any feedback, but not much you could expect from the first video. So yeah, I'm just going to keep pumping out videos until I get so many out there that I pop up on every search you ever put into YouTube. Anyways, down in the bottom right corner we've got the blue Terran. It'll be Cras. I believe in this game he went random. I'm not sure, to be honest, actually. But we got Cras in the bottom right playing Terran, and then myself playing Zerg. Top left, red Zerg. So we've got Extractor going down pretty early, pretty early. Supply locked at 10. Not even putting anything into the extractor. So, little backstory for those of you that don't know. I just recently got promoted to silver, so I am still bronze-ish status. I did hit a point where, oh, he's doing the triple supply depot wall-in. You never know when those lings will be sprinting out of my base at the 2-minute mark. So this is one thing I do know about Terran. Don't do this. This is bad. You need one of these, then you go for a barracks. You need to get units out, and then a second supply depot. Because once you get supply depot, barracks, you can get a marine or two out while this second supply depot is building, and then that'll be roughly when the lings show up, and then once they do, you've got marines to be able to shoot them when they hit here. But instead, he is gone for the 3 supply depots, only just now getting his barracks, meaning I'm going to have more units than him. I do finally have workers on gas, sending this drone scout, I believe. Yes, I am. Spawning pool finally going down. I believe that was probably 13, 14. So I was going kind of early on these. Typically what I've been trying to do lately is just stick with the pretty basic 14-14 safe roach opener, but I usually get I don't know, like I try to, I think for this game I tried to get Zerg speed as soon as possible. I honestly don't remember. This should hopefully be coming out any minute now, if I were paying attention. I don't know, what am I doing here? My player camera, there we go, nope, no Zerg speed. So I am expanding at 20 supply, so this is really just kind of all over the place. I should have dedicated in one direction, either gone for the Zerg speed or gone for a 15 hatch, and instead I just kind of have this awkward in between, not really devoted either way. Do have my queen coming out. Our Terran player over here, he's got second barracks going down, getting a couple marines out, so that's good. I do believe, oh, maybe I didn't. Did I not scout? I did not scout with that drone. That was just a hatchery drone. So this is another classic bronze game where scouting, no point in scouting, because even if I did, even if either of us did, what's the point? It's not like we'd know how to react anyways. The bronze go-to strats. So another thing I know about Terran, get orbital. Orbital command is imperative. It means you can completely wall in, just sit back, do whatever, and then your scans will be all of the scouting you need to do. So I do have layer tech coming down pretty early. That's going to be very useful. I'm not sure. I think I may have gone mutas into this. I do not. This drone just kind of like, hey guys, I'm a drone, just kind of doing the worm over here, doing the drone. That's right, doing the drone, just hanging out there, doing what drones do. So it looks like he just kind of missed the extractor on his way over there. Do have this expansion up, finally going to be starting to saturate that. Eventually, I'm sure I'll transfer some drones down from the main. Gotta get these larva injects. This is one of the earlier bronze games that I played. I'm still kind of the lag though. I believe this. Let's see here. Yeah, but I believe this game was pretty early on. So yeah, I think I was getting a lot of like choppy bad internet from Cras, because I don't recall my internet ever being bad enough to need to worry about lag issues, but it just had a really choppy. So that may have been something that was slowing me down, but not a huge difference because I would have been going slow anyways. I do throw down 2 spine crawlers with the few drones I have here. I believe I went this extra expansion just for the gas mostly. And yeah, there's my Spire. So I'm trying to go mutas, rushing the mutas. Let's see what happens here. He's got 2 racks down. As far as upgrades go, nothing coming out. He does finally have his orbital command on the way. Took him a while to get that. He's got his second gas started. This is just all barracks. He's got Marines, just Marines. He does have a tech lab, not researching anything off of it though. Could go combat shield, stim pack, concussive shields if you decide to get marauders. There are marauders on the way with this racks right here. He's got his factory down. Widow mines are my bane. Like, they are the bane of jerkbirds. And really just anybody that doesn't know how to micro or deal with them. I know that you're supposed to send, like, especially as Zerg, you just send 1 ling across the field, or like, you send 1 ling ahead to get the Widow Mine's missile. What am I trying to say? Trying to get the cooldown on the fire. Wow, I cannot talk right now. I'm sorry, guys. You send 1 ling out so that the Widow Mine will fire its shot and have to cool down for the next one, and then you send in your whole army. But it's kind of hard to do when you don't really know how many Widow Mines there are. They do. I don't even know if he's building Widow Mines, to be honest. He's got the reactor coming out, so we may see Hellions. Do finally have mutas. Here they come. Going to ruin everything. Like, this is just 5 mutas. I'm just gonna tear up his mineral line. I do see the Marines coming in, switching over here, moving to the backside, just being as annoying as mutas can possibly be. I actually did a pretty decent job of microing that. I'm proud of myself. He's just kind of running these guys around aimlessly, hoping for the best, but not too much going to happen there. Got a lot more drones, a lot more mutas, 6 more mutas on the way. He's got a missile turret going down. Do I send these? I believe I do send these mutas back in and stop some of this going on here. I'm not sure what I'm deciding to attack. Just kind of flying around, just getting him to have to react to that danger warning. Your units are under attack yell from, I don't know, whatever the Terran says. Ah, they're getting us, or ah, you scared me. That's my favorite thing the Marines say, or SCVs even. I'm not sure really which unit it is. I don't play Terran, but do have decent saturation on this expansion at my natural. Very good saturation at the top, main base. Not really any tech going down. This is just I believe I did get supply block there, so I just made a giant pile of. Oh no, I sent a muta over there. That's not an overlord. What are you doing in there, man? Just wanted to hang with the cool kids, but you're Mutalisk. While you do all spit forms of goo out of your posterior, you just don't fit in, dude. Sorry. Anyways, I do finally have a Roach Warren. Roach Warren Infestation Pit. I have no idea why I went for the Roach. I mean, Roach Warren's always a good thing to have. Eventually, you'll need ground units of sorts, but at this point, I may as well have just let the Infestation Pit finish, gone for Hive, and then just maybe right into Ultras. But Roaches are a solid unit. I probably should have had that minutes upon minutes ago. So finally do have the Infestation Pit down. I'm getting another Queen out. Looks like it's going to be coming out of my natural. Did send a drone over here. Going to be expanding my 3rd base. Not really necessary. General rule of thumb, I know that as long as your opponent is on, when you're playing Zerg, if your opponent's on 1 base, just be 1 up on him. So I'm going 2 up on him, which means I'm going to be ridiculously oversaturated, or not oversaturated. I'm going to have so much more economy than him. But if we look at the APM, I am going about little more than twice his average speed, so I suppose it'll all be fine and work out just dandy. There is a Widow Mine. Oh, I hate Widow Mines so much. Do have giant pile of mutas. I imagine I'm going to fly this into his base, and they're all going to get hit by that Widow Mine. But luckily, it is just the 1 Widow Mine by itself, so it will not kill off the mutas. I believe mutas take 2 hits from Widow Mines. I guess we'll find out right now. Here they come. Pile them all together, get them nice and close together. Yep. bam. Oh, so much damage from that Widow Mine. Maybe it's actually it might be 3 hits. Oh, here's another one. Oh, boom. Only got the one Mutalisk. That was good on my part. The Marines stim, but there's no medevacs coming in, so I just decided to fly over all these turrets and over a Widow Mine here. So that was just kind of not the best decision with those mutas there, but I did force a stim. Like I said, no, doesn't even have a starport out yet. So if I can get him to stim pack, then that is that's a plus for me, because he has no way of healing these units back up. There, I don't even, do they regenerate naturally? No, I don't think they do. They are not the Zerg. So I do have swarm hosts coming out this game. Oh no, I remember this game now. I remember what I do with these swarm hosts. You're all in for a real treat. This is going to be a lot of fun. So he's got this huge push coming out. Marines, Marauders. I don't know if I saw it coming. I do see it now, obviously. Obviously, it's giving me a lot of pings. Do I move these units away? Nope, just lose the Queen. A lot of swarm hosts come out just in time. Burrow them. He has no detection. He does have scans, but he's not going to use them. He's going to go for those. So many swarm hosts. 10 swarm hosts. That's so many little locusts, I believe they're called. Getting so many free hits off of that. Run, drones, run. You got to get out of there. Perfect. Good, good, good. Queen's going to go down, but I do save all those drones. He does scan, but the units are not over there, so I will not be losing the storm host. Euless coming in, cleaning up the rest of it. Wonderful. Now, got to send these drones back to work. There they go. Fabulous, fabulous. Not producing anything. That was all just micro, and just trying to fix what I lost, but I didn't really lose anything there, so I now have a bajillion drones coming out. I mean, I lost a queen and a spine crawler, 2 queens and a spine crawler, and I believe like 4 zerglings. But I did not lose drones. Now I've got 42 drones on this one base. I'm going to have to send those over ASAP to my 3rd base here. I believe they'll be coming out soon. I was supply blocked, not anymore though. Just sent another batch of overlords working their way up. I do have Infestation Pit, have not really done anything with it. He does, as far as upgrades go, I do not have anything. I don't even have an evolution chamber. If he went Banshees, I would be ruined at this point. But I believe I've just put enough harass on. There's so many Widow Mines in here. Gosh, I hate Widow Mines so much. So got some Swarm Hosts trying to push forward. At the speed of creep, we are pushing these Swarm Hosts forward. Just kind of keeping them burrowed, sending them off in some direction. They kind of get good range. If they are... if the opponent does see these coming, he knows kind of generally where the swarm host will be, but the idea is you use swarm host to kind of siege from a distance. That rally point is something else, I tell you what. I believe I just pressed F2 and clicked there. That's why all the overseers and mutas are there as well, and apparently that also selects the swarm hosts and rallies them. So he does finally have his 2nd base going down at his natural. Some Widow Mines pushing out to defend that. That's a very good idea. Widow Mines in general, just if you're Terran, don't go crazy with the Widow Mines, but if you get several, you'll be fine, especially against Zerg. They kill Lings in 1 shot. They kill Mutas in, I thought it was 2, it might actually be 3, but the way Zerg plays, unless you have insane micro, which I definitely do not have, for the most part, Widow Mines will just destroy Zerg armies. If you saw my last video, Widow Mines do basically what 2 Colossi do to my armies. There's a huge cannon wall in, and I just sent a giant pile of Lings at it, 2 armies of Zerglings thrown at this wall, and just 2 Colossus right behind it, just cleaned up all of them. I believe one of them had like 59 kills, it was insane. So production, I do have the Enduring Locusts upgrade coming out of the Infestation Pit, so the Swarm Host Locusts will last a little bit longer. Terran player does have a starport going down finally, so he will be pumping out medevacs, does have a couple siege tanks to defend. Let's see, I believe we're just macroing up at this point. Do you have, is this Overlord Speed, or is that... Yeah, that's Overlord Speed. And then looks like I'm going for a 4th base, because why not? Do have my Hive coming down, and Hydralisk Den. A thing, I do remember doing this, a thing that was a thing for me is I was just doing a pretty heavy Roach Hydra composition, just because the Roaches are so tanky on the ground, the Hydras have so much DPS, and If they go ground units, then you've got the DPS from the Hydras, the tankiness, and DPS from Roaches. If they go air, Roaches just go less into Roaches just to deal with what is on the ground, and then just heavy Hydra. Hydralisks are just so good. They're my new favorite Zerg unit for the time being. Banelings, of course. I wouldn't be a true Zerg player if Banelings weren't my favorite, but Hydras are definitely very useful. So just trying to get this creep spread, moving across the map. Sending my army. Do have some Roaches finally into this composition. Just now finishing research on burrowing. He's got Planetary Fortress going down at his natural, which is not a terrible idea, I suppose, but he should definitely be getting orbital commands, because mules, those mules will just mine out bases like no tomorrow. As far as units go, he's only got 21 SCVs to my 81 drones, so he is not nearly as saturated as he could be. I believe he's just he just waited for these to be all mined out before he finally expanded, which is not too great. So this is just a one base Terran play against looks like three base Zerg play. This expansion finally done. Going to be starting to pump out more drones on that. Got another queen coming. What I try to do is I try to get a queen out for each hatchery, and then have an extra queen just for creep spread. Do have my Hydra Den down, or excuse me, Hydra Den, Ultralisk Den, Ultra Den. So we'll be hopefully seeing some Ultras very soon. Do have some medevacs coming out for this Marine Marauder composition. Very good composition. The thing about me specifically against Terran is I'm terrible against the Terran because I can't micro very well. So if I manage to get infestors, I usually don't use them to their full potential. I think I do remember getting infestors this game and being so proud of myself that I did so, because I'm usually very hesitant to step out of my comfort zone, and my comfort zone are Mutalisks and Roaches, and only just now Hydras. I do see, with all the creep here, I do see this huge army moving up, so get ready for this Gosu the Gosu Swarm Host micro. So he does fly in here with his whole army. He is going to take out this hatchery no problem at all. The thing about it though is I've still got 3 bases and he's still on 2. So Drone's going to make out as best they can just with the AI. Sending in Roaches. Swarm Hosts just, here they come. Here they come. Here come the Swarm Hosts. Way to go, guys. That was just a hotkey error. I don't even remember what I did there. I'm not even burrowing them. I don't even know how I survived this attack. Apparently I get Ultralisks and I got Roaches. That's all Roaches. I think I finally did notice these Swarm Hosts, but, oh no, I didn't notice them. I'm pushing F2 again. Oh man, that is not good at all. So finally get my second wave of Roaches in here. Gonna clean this up pretty easy. He does move in. Not another stim pack though, so that's a good thing on my part. This is why Roaches are just so strong. They're just so tanky. So I do finally have Ultras on the field. Little bit late to the party, but they'll definitely work out against this Marine Marauder composition. So yeah, his supply, I'm now triple his supply almost, and that was a very good fight on my part. I did lose the hatchery, but if you look at resources, I am still that guy that's got 6,000 minerals and 1,500 gas. I just don't know how to spend this. I am maxed out on supply at the moment. I don't even know what to do with it. I believe I just chopping down these rocks just for that added defense. As far as Terran goes, they could just fly around in those medevacs and drop right here and just ruin everything anyways, but for a ground push, if he decides to do the exact same thing again, I've got a little extra time to react. So I believe, what do we got going down here? I do have the infestors. Way to go, Jerkbird. I'm so proud of you. Look at them. Oh gosh, they're so magnificent with their gelatinous posteriors. So finally getting my evolution chambers down. It's 27 minutes in. What better time to get upgrades than the 28-minute mark. So I am going to be morphing into a Greater Spire, so we may see some Broodlords. I don't remember if I actually get them or not this game. I am really bad with Larva Injects. This queen's got 200 energy. Nothing too exciting down. I believe I just realized I had so much money that I just need to buy stuff. So I am going to get a Nidus network, and I'm just buying everything. Look at all these upgrades. Finally, oh man, I am so terrible at this game. So 28 minutes in, I decide to start my metabolic boost. Oh, that's so terrible. So getting the Chitinous plating for the Ultralisk, going to make them super, super tanky. Do have Tunneling Claws, Burrowing's already done. Muscular Augments, I believe that one is the movement speed on the creep for Hydralisks. So if I happen to get Hydras, which I don't think I have any on the field right now, then they'll be much better if they ever come out. But I believe I just noticed just all these Marine Marauders, and so I was just like, you know what beats Marines? Be Banelings or Ultralisks. So I went for Ultras. I'm just going super tanky ground force here. I do have some mutas in there, but I don't think those are really going to be too much help, except for there'll be some DPS, maybe taking out a Medevac or Viking or two, but these Widow Mines, ugh, these are just going to be the end of me, I believe. Oh, no, okay, I'm remembering bits and pieces of this game. So here's my 5th base going down. Don't really have the, what am I trying to say? The, not reflexes. I guess, I don't know what I'm trying to say. Just basically I'm not a fast enough gamer, fast enough Starcraft 2 macro, that's definitely macro. And I'm just going to send out a ton of creep here. But I'm not fast enough to be able to get this up as quick as I'd like. I do have a queen coming out on it. Queen's here, queen here. All these queens pretty much at 200 energy. This one's a little bit lower, so doing better on the Larva Injects on that one. That's right, I remember, because I lost those queens in that early engagement here. I never rebuilt them, so this one queen is, I believe, moving back and forth. This one looks like just popped out of the hive, so that's good. Got some scans going down. He is noticing that I've got a base here. He actually does scan just about every single one of my bases. He's just scanning all of them, just all the scans. He's going to scan all of the things. I don't know if he realizes that the creep is in his base and that I'm also, what does he see here? So he does see this, but he does not see units. So not sure what's going down there. I moved this whole army back. I think at this point I'm pretty much just waiting for him to do anything, because I know he hasn't been expanding here, because I've had decent map control, not the best. He could have expanded there, I'm sure. There's a huge window for that. I've just kind of been keeping my army right here. I'm just basically like, you know what, if you're going to sit back and you're just going to hang out with not too much going down, that's fine. You do that. I'm on 5 bases. My main is actually completely mined out, the gas too, so I'm on 4 bases. And just gonna run over here, see if he's expanded. He has not. Run up here, see if he's expanded. Trying to be sneaky, because I've seen a lot of people. I actually lost that last game because the Protoss player, his first expansion, I guess, but second Nexus of the game went down at some awkward like 4th base position. I do see these Banshees, but there's not really too much I can do against Banshees other than the mutas. I don't even know. So I do see that happening. I do have the Overseer, so these Banshees, the mutas are going to clean up these Banshees no problem. So way to go, Jerkbird. Doing work. Failed that hotkey right there. I just sent all of my queens down here for no reason at all. Going to be sending all of those back. I have no idea what I was hoping to accomplish with that. Anyways, so those queens are going to get back to work, hopefully. Do have the regeneration upgrade for the roaches as well. There's a lot of upgrades up here. Tunneling Claws, glial reconstitution. Glial, like gland, I guess. Do have adrenal glands for the Zerglings, however I do not have a single Zergling on the field right now. I'm just kind of capped at 200 supply, waiting for something to happen. He's just got Widow Mines here, going to be defending these rocks. I don't know if those will actually reach over to the other side. So he does have his army here. I've just kind of been waiting for it, so here it comes. Here's the big fight, going to be diving right into this. Ultralisk going to town. I do have fungal growth going down on the whole army. That's huge. I was so proud of myself for that. I believe I did lose an infestor, 2 infestors to that, so that's unfortunate. But I was awful proud of that fungal growth. I have no idea what's going on over here. So Siege Tank getting a few extra hits off of whatever was attacking these rocks, as well as that Widow Mine. Stim packing over there. I decided to just expand to all of the points because I mean, if you look at this, I'm at 12,000 minerals. I might as well just throw this army at his base and make a new one. But to do that, I should probably get gas, because while I do have 12,000 minerals, I've only got 1,500, or excuse me, yeah, 1,500, that was right. 1,500 gas. Gosh, can't talk right now. So these Marines going to do their best to take out this hatchery, but it's healing while it builds, and there's only 2 of them. And here comes my army, cleaning that up, no problem. Mutalisk going to take out the medevac. Again, just waiting for him to push out. I might as well just push in, but he's just got... I don't know if I could break this wall necessarily. Just with all those, so many minnow wines. Widow Mines. Do finally have some Hydralisks out. I lost some supply off that last battle, so I was like, alright, I can finally build stuff. I'm gonna burrow the infestors, just to keep them safe, I suppose. Do I throw a bunch of Terrans over the wall? So many Widow Mine shots. Oh, that was painful. I believe I just attack moved this army. Just attack moved into the base. This Ultras is going to town. That is all the Ultras need, or that is all I really needed was the Ultras to just plow through all of that. The Chitness plating and any other upgrades. Nope, just that so far. He's building stuff. I don't even know. He's got a battleship supply. I'm still double his supply despite running through that wall of Widow Mines. I do take out that expansion, no problem. Still a few Widow Mines hanging out. A lot of Widow Mines over here. So I'm just hanging out again. Got production, making 5 queens. What is going on here? Looks like I'm just getting out a queen on every one of my bases here. This drone, doing the drone. Everybody do the drone. That's a funny video. 54 workers on here. I need to get those guys moved over anywhere else but there. I also need gas anywhere else at all. This base I could have had the gas off that. I could have had the gases off these. I could have had the gases off this, off this, off this, off this, off this. So I am going to move these guys in, realizing, oh no, I don't have any anti-air. I've got 2 Hydras, not enough to take out a battlecruiser. So we'll be just moving back while I produce more stuff. I'm going to get more armor for ground units. Zerg, so melee attacks increasing, going to make the Ultras stronger. And just kind of... oh gosh, there's so much creep everywhere. Just kind of waiting. This is just kind of silly, actually. I could have ended this game forever ago. Just kind of waiting. He does have this base finally mining. It's not that saturated. His main is completely mined out. Refineries are exhausted. Nothing at all coming out. He's just got 1 battle cruiser training on that one. He could be training the other one on this guy, but instead he's got him queued up on the same starport. So that's not going to help him out too much. I do have going to finish off that supply with a lot more roaches. I still did not build air units. I just made a giant pile of roaches. So still not going to be able to take out those battle cruisers. Clearly that is how you react. What's that? You've got battle cruisers. Okay, well if I get enough roaches, you won't be able to kill them all, so I'll just throw them in their base. No, that is terrible logic. Do not follow that at all. +1 attack and defense. Okay, so I got these at, what was that, 28 minutes, but I'm not actually getting the upgrades until 41:35. Okay, so did have missile attacks queued up on that one as well, so the roaches are going to do more damage eventually. Did squeeze in, no, those are the same infestors. So this is basically the same army I had before, just a lot more roaches to fill in what I lost. So I realize he's still only on these 2 bases, this one base really, and it's not even that saturated. As far as units go, he's down to 14 SCVs. So 42 minutes into this game, and he's still 42 Blizzard minutes into this game, and he's got less SCVs than he did earlier on. So I think I finally do run in here. Yep. Overseer. Oh, a lot of damage to that Overseer. Splash damage going down on the rest of them. Am I going to kill these rocks anytime today? So that's the other thing. I have a hard time microing my Overseers because when I select my home army, I just click F2 and then I attack move into the base, and Overseers don't attack, so they just fly straight to the point and are the first ones to basically die. So I'm going to take out this base, no problem. He can't mine off it. He now has 0 income whatsoever. Getting a lot of free hits with these siege tanks, taking the worst route possible. So many hits from these siege tanks. I don't even remember what I was thinking here. I think I was just trying to attack move into his base, but because the wall off existed, my units didn't run in there. Instead, the AI just makes them run as close as they can get. But this 3-1 Ultra is just going to be the hero here and just kill everything. He's still alive. He's got 7 HP. He will eventually die to these battle cruisers, I'm sure, now that all these roaches are finally out. But he's going to be the 16-kill hero Ultralisk Assassin was his final title there. So as far as hotkeys go, I do have 9 hatcheries and 11 queens all hotkeyed up. What I like to do is I hotkey all my queens on 3, all my hatcheries on 4, and then I do 3, shift, and then I've bound the base camera. It's if you push the base camera button, it just clicks over like I'm doing right now. It just clicks over to the next base, and I have it bound to one of my mouse buttons. So I just do 3 V shift, and then I do base camera click, base camera click, base camera click, base camera click, and that just it injects larvae into all of your bases really, really fast. I just have so many minerals right now. I'm just like, oh, my army's dead. Let me just make a bajillion Zerglings. Let's just run all the things in there. So many Zerglings. And they do have, oh, that's so many Zerglings. That's insane. So I do have +1 defense, +1/+1 on these, and they also have adrenal glands. So their melee attacks will be going crazy fast. This Zergling's just gonna take out everything. Like, you've got battle cruisers, doesn't matter. I've just got 1,000,000 Zerglings. Just gonna kill all of your buildings. So at this point, I'm like, okay, he's got no base anywhere. He has just this. This is his last. Let's see, structures. There we go. T. That's structures. This is his only structure at the moment. If I can kill this, I win. But apparently, I don't realize that, or rather, I do realize that, and just keep sending in more Zerglings, I guess. I don't even know. And I'm going to take out a lot of these Widow Mines. That felt really good. It feels really good. It is very satisfying to watch, because I despise Widow Mines with a burning passion. So I realize now everything that he has is flying, so these Zerglings can't do anything. I'm just going to let some supply free up while I get gas. Sure, why not? Let's just get gas. I do need a lot of gas to build air units and things that can kill battle cruisers. I don't really need a ton because he doesn't really have all that much left, but I should have had this gas years ago. 6 workers piled onto this one extractor, so they're going to be going to town on that. I'm still up to 60. Is that 62 workers? I believe that's a 6. So 62 workers. That'll be fine. I mean, I'm just at this kind of confused Bronze League point where I have no idea what to do with myself. So I just run all these links here. I'm like, oh, Widow Mines. I need to kill off some supply. Let's just let these Widow Mines hang out here. Resources lost. I've actually lost a crap ton more resources than him, but I've also mined a crap ton more resources than him. So it evens out. I mean, it's only 6,000 ahead in resources as far as Lost goes, but I'm, what is this, 15,000, 16,000 ahead with how much I've mined. So yeah, I just kind of left those guys there. I was like, yeah, I don't need Zerglings anymore. So if I were paying attention at all, I would have seen, like, well, I would have known that this is, if I kill this, I win, and I would have just followed that around everywhere. But instead, apparently, I didn't do that. He's even got his battle cruisers following it. Like, I'm still really focused on killing off these Zerglings, sacrificing them to the Starcraft gods. Anyways, do have bases here. I don't even know what I'm doing at this point. As far as APM goes, I guess I'm still doing things. Got a lot of Mutalisks coming out finally. So don't believe those mutas will be the heroes that finish everything off. I should have gone Corruptors, to be honest. Corruptors are a lot better against battle cruisers than Mutalisks are. But Mutalisks are also much cheaper. As far as gas goes, I did not have a ton of gas to work with. Enough to build 23 mutas, but is that how many it was? Yeah, 23 mutas on the field, but still not really all that much. Like, they're even flying straight over the space. Like, I know this is happening. I see it everywhere. I'm just not thinking at all. I'm just not ending this game. And this game could have ended, like, years ago. I'm actually kind of getting bored of this. Look at this, longest wait ever. I'm pretty much just waiting for him to surrender at this point, but he's just not going to do it. I was waiting for him to push out so that I could just destroy him when he was out of position, not in the safety of the space, but he never did that. So that's one thing I definitely need to improve on. These larvae are so tanky. What is up with that? 10 armor? That's insane. Apparently larvae have 10 armor. Only 25 health, but with 10 armor, things will only do 1 damage. It'll take 25 hits from anything to actually die. They're just going to town on this larva. That's hilarious. So Muta's going to fly in here and basically just clean up all of these battle cruisers. I believe... I'm not sure. Does the Yamato cannon do splash damage? I know it does... Plasma. I know it does a lot of damage, but I think it might be single target. Anyway, so I saw that. I don't know what I'm doing right now. A lot of overseers flying in. Deciding to... Oh, what am I doing here? Not really sure what I'm doing here, actually. Just flying these off to wherever. He does have this command center just flying around the corners of the map, and I apparently do not see it. So he has no units at all. He's just got the one command center. I literally own the map. I have everything except for his 3 closest base, and at one point I did have this. I don't even... What is going on here? Like, these mutas are flying this way, these overseers are going this way. They're like, alright, you go that way, we'll go this way, and then when we say go, we're going to play tag, and everyone's just going to run around crazy. So, overseers here are... I don't even know. Just flying around. Cras says, "Donde toy? Anyways, peanut wiener schnitzel. Okay. I just kind of lolled at that. This guy is just super epic trolling me. And yeah, so just kind of flying around all over the place. I'm not even efficiently scouting. I think I'm finally sending things off one direction at a time. This will be the hero overseer that finally saves the day. He's like, oh my gosh, I actually found it. Come on, mutas, you're way over here. What are you guys doing? These drones. Doing the drone. Doing the drone. Everybody drone it, drone it. Everybody drone it, drone it. Gonna drone, drone, drone it. I'll make a remix someday, I'm sure. So, yeah, that'll be the end of that game. As annoying as it actually was. He's building a lot of SCVs, but not gonna last him long enough. This is gonna go down. He will get one out, but it'll die before anything happens. And that's that. finally won. Ridiculously annoying. Game over. Thank you all for watching. So, yeah, that was rather annoying. But a win's a win, and I'll take it, and I will learn from it, and I will move on, and I will actually learn a lot more from casting these games. I'm learning so much more from casting my failure games than I am from actually playing my failure games, that I'm sure I'll be Grandmaster in no time. And by no time, I mean maybe a year or two, or maybe more than that, or maybe never, because Grandmaster is pretty ridiculous. I am gonna have my work cut out for me if I want to be that good. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this cast as much as I enjoyed casting it, and if you liked the video, then please subscribe below. I'll take as much feedback as I can possibly get would be ideal. I would love to get as much feedback as I can. I want to I want to be the very best. And yeah, that's basically that. So, thank you all for watching. I'll get some more casts out as soon as I find time for it. And I'll also have to come up with some nifty catchphrases for how I end videos. I like the way I've been starting them. Thanks for watching, my fellow birdwatchers, and we'll see you guys next time.